get to know me tag. Alright, so you guys wanted to get to know me, and so I took it upon myself to go onto my Instagram live and ask you to ask me any question you want to know about me. Personal, not so personal, general, financial, whatever. Just asking me questions about me. So, yeah, this is what this is. The Get to Know Me tag.
Tell 'em, I go crazy.
Alright, so I'm going to start this off by saying I love each and every last one of my followers, my subscribers. I love you guys. I thank you so much for your support. I love going live on Instagram Live. Like, I really, really do. And so when we go live, I literally converse with each and every last one of them as best as I can. So understand, when you come to my live, we finna be lit, because you gonna say stuff and we gonna laugh, we gonna talk S-H-I-T, and we gonna have a good time. That's just basically how my live goes down, okay? But let me get into this. For all the questions that were asked, are you single? Yes, I am very single. Are you black? Or what is your race? Yes, I am black. I am very black. I am proud to be black. I don't know what I'm mixed with just yet. We'll have to do a YouTube video on Ancestry.com, the DNA. We're going to have to do that together, because I don't know what I'm mixed with. Is your natural hair curly? Yes. I went natural 3.5, 4 years ago. I did a big chop, cut all my hair off, and my hair has grown a lot since then, but all I do is protective style. So yes, when you say, girl, that blonde hair and all the wig, your hair is cute, it's a wig. It is a wig. And I'm going to tell you why it's a wig, because I got natural, healthy, curly, beautiful hair up under here. And it's long, but it's not as long as I want it yet. So until then, I just protective style. But yes, my hair is naturally curly, and I am going to have it out and banging and popping probably in about maybe another couple months from now. But I'm just not ready for it yet. I don't think y'all ready for it yet. You're gonna be shocked. But yeah, it is getting there beautifully. What is your favorite pasta? Well, I don't really have a favorite pasta. I don't do a lot of pasta, interesting enough. The only pasta that I will do is rice. But as far as in like noodles and stuff like that, I don't really do a lot of noodles unless it's like spicy noodle, stuff like that. I don't know, but I just don't do a lot of pasta unless it is rice, because I don't eat meat like that. Are you a virgin? No, I'm not a virgin, but I did lose my virginity when I was 18 years old. And I love that person very much. I am very funny about having sex with people. I'm very selective. Haven't had a lot of partners in my lifetime, and I like to keep it that way, just on the strength of knowing that my soul, my spirit is a lot more clean than anything else. It's a whole spiritual thing. You wouldn't understand. I love God very much, and I care about what he thinks of me. That's just period. Yeah, I cuss, I may crack jokes, and I act a fool, but at the end of the day, I care about what God thinks of me. I love God with my whole heart and soul, and I care about what he looks into when he sees inside my heart, and when he sees inside of my personality and who I am, you know, just as a person. Where are you from? I am from Alton, Illinois, East St. Louis. I'm from the hood. Yeah, it's the slums, but I love it, and I love everything about it. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is a Mexican spot that I eat at down from my house. It's called Taco Prado. That is one of my favorite spots to eat at, besides like Benihana. I really like Benihana. The vegetable rice. I'll do a little shrimp or some sushi, vegetable sushi. Ooh, good God. Ooh, I love me some sushi. I do. Ooh, especially the monkey roll or whatever it's called. Look. Okay, I love me some food. How did you get famous? Well, I wouldn't really consider myself famous, but I would say that I really worked hard. I worked with a lot of good people. Had really good people help me out, give me good advice on becoming a content creator. I worked in radio since I was 15, 14 years old. I've been at the biggest radio station in Atlanta, the most popular, the most hip hip hop station in Atlanta since I was a teenager. So yeah, it just basically kind of happened that way. Being around the right people, associating myself with good people, and just working for it. What's your body count? That's pretty personal, but it's not a lot. You don't want to fill up the whole hand. Let's just put it that way. That's my mental. Are you gay? No, I am not gay. I am heterosexual. I really like men, and I just want one good one that I really, really like, that I'm attracted to. That's it. I am not a cheater. I don't have to have a lot of men at once. I want somebody that really wants some out of life, and that's it. I mean, I'm very straight though. I'm very straight. I find women beautiful, but just, you know, I want to be with one man, one good man. What's your favorite color? Favorite color? Blue, green, yellow, and purple. So 4. Anyway, who was my first love? My first love was a guy named Anthony. I'm not gonna tell his last name, but he was my first ever. First time I ever really loved a guy. First time I ever, you know, I was 18. I was grown, but you know, I was still a kid in so many ways. That's how I feel anyway. When did you lose your virginity? When I was 18. When was your first fight? Ooh. My first fight was when I got bullied. I was in the 1st grade, 2nd grade. I might have been in the 2nd grade. And I remember the girl, she had cut me in line. We were standing in line and she just jumped in front of me and I was like, you cut me. And then she was like, so what you gonna do? You know, so next thing you know, I just remember hitting her, boom, dead in the face. Boom, boom, just beating her up. I just started beating her up. And I remember I got suspended from elementary school. I beat her ass though. You ain't gonna just cut me in line and then disrespect me on top of that? Oh no, we not gonna do that. I'm not good. No, this ain't that. My first kiss. My first kiss was a boy named Josh. I was in the 3rd grade. And he was my first boyfriend, my first real boyfriend that I kissed. First boyfriend that ever bought me a gift. He was so cute with his little dish bowl haircut. He was so cute. I was crazy about him too. For a good 2 years. I knew I was meant to love one person even when I was a kid. I don't know why. I just knew, like, I liked that one boy up until he stopped liking me. And even when he stopped liking me, I still liked him all the way till the 5th grade. Because we went to the same school all the way up to the 5th grade. And then 6th grade, I grew out of it and I moved on. But I think I've always loved, period. Just like once I love something, that's it. That's it. I can be with somebody for the rest of my life. I realized that about myself. I think I've always wanted just one person. But it's hard now being in this time, in this day and age. I don't know. I feel like my soul is old. I know. Crazy, right? Anyway, next question. Did you play video games when you were younger? Yes. Yes, I did. I played video games to the point to where I would come home from school. As soon as I got home from school, I would play Grand Theft Auto. That was when Grand Theft Auto first came out. Was it when it first came out? It's probably like the 2nd one that I was really into. I used to play Dreamcast. I played the Dreamcast. My favorite game on Dreamcast was House of the Dead. Oh my gosh, I love zombie games or games where you're gonna shoot something and it's coming at you like it's a monster. Oh my gosh, I love games like that. Oh, it's the life. What's my favorite sex position? I don't even know if I want to answer that. Just off the strength of knowing that I'm a lady. I don't really, like to discuss that. Only people who know that about me is the only people who has known me personally in that way. So I don't know if I want to answer that. But just know, though I do have discretion in that particular question, I can be pretty spicy. So that's all I got for you right there. Next question. First time getting head. My first time getting head, I was 19 years old. Yeah, I was 19 years old. The first time I ever got head from someone, or my boyfriend. And yeah, I don't know if he had ever even done that before, but yeah, that was the first time. I was 19. What was an embarrassing thing you did when you were little? One time, it was this guy I liked, okay? It was this guy I liked, and we were talking and laughing, and while we were talking and laughing, I was little, and I crushed on this dude, but he didn't know. Like, I was a very shy person. If I like you, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna know it. Like, if I like you, I'm not even gonna approach you. I may not even speak to you if I'm crushing on you. If you are a guy that I actually talk to regularly, or I say something to just to be cool, or hey, or whatever the case is, or 9 times out of 10, I'm not interested in you because I'm not afraid of you. Most of the guys that I've ever liked, I was afraid of, and I wouldn't talk to at all. Like, wouldn't even try to be cool. Like, I'd just be like, ooh, he fine, or ooh, I like him. At this time, I liked this guy, but he didn't know it. But he was cool with me, so he would talk to me, and I was just laughing, whatever. And while we were laughing and talking one time, a big old snot bubble just came out my nose and then popped while he was looking at me. I thought I was gonna die. That was the end of my life at that point. I didn't know what else to say. Didn't have nothing else to say to him. I just stopped talking to him, didn't want him to like me, didn't like him no more. I was so embarrassed, I stopped liking him. Interesting, I know. Next question. Do you have a tattoo? Yes, I have one tattoo on the back of my neck, and it's Psalm 91. It is the protection of God, from God, of God, whichever one you want to consider. But yes, I have one tattoo. I don't plan on getting any more, unless of course it is maybe my mother's name, or of course it is another something from the word, the Bible. Besides that, if it ain't got nothing to do with God, I ain't putting it on my body. It's just that simple. I just don't want tattoos. What's a good man to you? A good man to me is somebody who loves like genuinely loves, faithful, honest, just down. Like somebody who can be your best friend, like who ride for you, who really they value your friendship and they respect you like they would their homeboy. But they love you like they're your man and you're their woman. That's a good man to me. Somebody who don't care about what somebody else has to say. Somebody who values the woman that they love, like truly values her. And other women and other people just can't compare to it. Like, I like a man that's a leader. I like a man that has his mind made up. Like, when it comes to something, if he wants this woman, this is the only woman. This is it. That's it. Like, I like somebody who's sure. Like, I don't like men who's wishy-washy and say one thing and do another, and kiddish and childish and immature and don't necessarily know. It's very confusing trying to be stable with someone who is always uncertain or not very stable. So I like a man to know what he wants what he has, wants more for himself, wants more for you, want to ride with you, be down for you, loyal, like your best friend. Basically your best friend, but loves you intimately in that way too. Like somebody who really knows how to love. Like, that's the kind of good man I want. Somebody who, if a man got a good best friend and he got it, like he down with his best friend, ain't no man gonna ever compare with that. Ain't no other dude gonna ever come between him and his best friend. He ain't gonna let no female come between him and his best friend. He not gonna let nobody disrupt the relationship that he has with that person, and they gonna ride for each other. That's how a man can do another man. I want a man that can do that for me, because I'm gonna do that same thing. That's basically a good man to me. Next question. What's your favorite childhood movie? My favorite childhood movie, I have a couple. My first favorite childhood movie when I was a kid was The Little Mermaid. As I got older, it was Hercules. It's I love Hercules. And I love Hercules because the way the people viewed him, they saw him as a loser, but the entire time he was elite. I value that movie a lot because they put down someone who they didn't understand because of just how special he was. And then my second favorite movie that I really like, kid movie, is Wreck-It Ralph. I love that movie. Like, I love that movie so much because, again, it was a movie based on how people treated people they didn't expect to be important or worth something. And then you even had people who knew the worth of someone and put them down to keep them down so that they couldn't rise and to go into their real position. And it inspires me so much because of the certain things that I've been through in my life. That one, and then Seabiscuit. That is another movie that I like. It's not a cartoon movie, but Seabiscuit is one of my favorite movies because, again, that horse was small. They didn't expect it to be much, but it was the winner. It was the real winner. They even taught that winner how to lose, and it was really the winner the entire time. And I love that about those type of movies. So yeah, those are my favorite movies. Do I have any siblings? On my father's side, I do. I am the only child from my mother. And on my father's side, I have Leticia, Tanea, Jessica, Donald, and Solomon. So 5. I have 5 brothers and sisters. On my father's side, he has 6 kids in total, including myself. So, yep. And let's see. Next question. Pregnant or ever been pregnant? No, never in my life. I've never been pregnant. I don't plan on getting pregnant anytime soon. I plan on being a wife for some years before I get pregnant. So I will not be a baby mother. I will be a wife and the mother of some good man's child. That's my future, period. And my husband is going to be a winner, and we gonna win. And then we gonna have kids after we've conquered the world. That's the goal. So that is all the questions that I have that you guys asked me. Hopefully, if you guys have any more questions, I can do another Q&A. You can get to know me and whatnot. Right? Right. All right. Until next time, it has been awesome.